Ladies and gentlemen, dear traders, we did it. We did all 26 episodes of the MCA Trading Made Simple series. It was an honor to be able to show you all of this. If you're new, please start with the first episode and watch all the episodes up to this last one now, number 26. Most of the episodes are quite short, just a few minutes. I try to really just capture the essence of the causality and everything else surrounding forex trading, because these days people, they like to go through things fast and also in little bits rather than watching one thing for hours. It was a lot of fun. Let's go through it. So we started by talking about the dumb money positions, about the stop hunting, then the interaction between stops and positions. We talked about the time and range principle, the pre-run counter moves, okay, that most of the time when there's a main target there will be a handful of counter moves first. We talked about the post-stop hunt principle, so after the target has been cleared there will often be a counter move. We talked the dumb money tolerance in general, okay, which is very important in the causality. Always pay attention to what the tolerance is at the moment. Also consider the squeeze indicator, which gives you a great idea. We talked about the squeeze mode. Whenever you see a squeeze, do not trade against it. If you follow this rule, your trading will improve so much already. We talked about 4-hour reversals, which are sometimes beautiful trade setups. We talked about the net loss indicator as well. We talked about how the algos are using or abusing economic news. Then we went more to the short-term topics such as option strike targets, where we looked at all the trade examples. We talked about the order gap zones. We looked at the over-leveraged dumb money positions indicator, and then the new semi-smart position indicator, which has been incredibly efficient and is amazing. Okay, then we took a step back. We looked at the moving average targets on the day chart. We discussed inner range versus outer range scenarios. We talked about correlations between the different forex markets. Then we took another step back and we talked about the general algo cycle by the smart money, the different phases. We talked about the no learning principle and trader consciousness levels. Then we combined it all with a nice overview. And then we talked about some general topics like simple mathematics, the win-loss ratio, risk return, and all of that. We talked about what not to do, the forex devils, okay, stay away from gambling, over leveraging, trading without risk management. That won't end well. We talked then about your psychology, the discipline, the mindset which is needed. We also talked about broker manipulation, spread manipulation, slippage manipulation, even platform freezes sometimes. And now it's time to, just again look at everything just quickly. So here I pointed out what you can see on the MK web. We added now the first 15-minute chart. So the plan is for the new MK web version, by the way, to add 15-minute charts so you can do even more short-term trading. So you see the position bars, you see the historic bars, you see the squeeze indicator, the semi-smart money, you see the stops, the positions on the y-axis, the order gap zones, the MTS, the OSTs, okay. So this is really neat. It's literally like a super efficient institutional grade tool for the retail market, okay. I'm very proud that we can still offer this. Even traders in bigger institutions do not have such a nice tool. I can tell you straight, like some years ago I was invited to meet a big hedge fund in London, and they looked at this and they were impressed, and they would also tell you if they don't take it seriously. But they said, look, we have rarely seen such a well implemented market causality tool like this one. Congratulations. So make use of it, okay? You still can. Okay, so what should you do? You should study all the free content on the YouTube channel here, okay? Obviously, you can, for example, do this MCA course, and then after you did the 26 episodes, you can just, maybe look through the older stuff, maybe some live analysis and all these things, or maybe the playlist about, like for the lazy ones of us. And once you feel you have enough of input, you have a good idea what this is about, then you can go deeper by getting the MCA video course, okay, and going through the meta levels in more detail. Once you did this, you can start trading demo. Take it serious as if it's live money, okay? It's very important. Use your risk management and your strategies. And then once you prove yourself that you can do it, then you can go live. Okay. Remember, you need reasonable risk parameters. You can mess up anything by over leveraging or taking too much risk. You need discipline, patience, mindset. This is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Okay. And have realistic expectations. A lot is possible in short-term trading, but do not follow the hype. Stay away from all these scammers on YouTube with their watches and tattoos and stuff. Like they try to tell you that it's all easy and you can make quick money. That's not the case. But if you insist on doing short-term trading, this here is the right stuff. Okay, this is the right stuff. So remember, okay, you need the proven edge, which is the MK web. You need risk management and you need the right mindset for consistency. There are many ways to use the MK web. Some people like to trade it outright. Some like to combine it with a statistical template just to have like a scope on the gun, so to speak. I do that these days a lot. Or you can do straight on the MK web like trades towards MTS and all of that. Some people also like to use an automated system and use the market causality as a filter. There are many ways to do that. But whatever you do, remember, don't do these things, okay? Do not over leverage, do not over trade, do not do P&L chasing, do not trade without an exit strategy, okay? And certainly don't use martingale or grid or pyramiding or averaging or hedging and all this stuff, okay? You will simply just fool yourself and it will blow up and end badly, okay? So we also looked at the trade setups, which can be found on the website under the free MCA course, okay? So here you can even quick and dirty, so to speak, go through some of the setups. And, you know, we also have the forum, make use of it, okay? Feel free to, once you subscribe to the MK Web, to post there in the commercial area and, you know, other people may help you, like, getting better, okay? This is really amazing. The ones who have been with us for a long time, thank you all so much. I want to clearly say that as well. We don't take anything for granted. This project hopefully will grow. It was a lot of work, a lot of investment, and hopefully this can be made bigger and bigger. I'm supposed to be on various podcasts soon as well, so this should happen in a few weeks. I'm excited about that. That seemed to be also general, seems to be the best way, like real organic growth seems to be the best way here. You see, like all these marketing strategies and so on, they may work for many things, but I feel for this amazing project here with this product, it's good to have organic growth, like people having like a direct insight into who we are, what we do, how this works. Okay, so I'm really happy. It was a lot of fun. My original plan was just to make a few episodes and to keep that super short, but in the end it was actually a bigger project, but I liked it a lot. I hope you did too. And you know, it was time to put it all into this very, very step-by-step structure, because I think that's a good place to start. And as you can see, I spent thought on how this can be done in the best way possible without you know, being without orientation. And this is also a great guideline for my book in the future as well, by the way. But of course then I have to just write out all the text and all these kind of things. And these days, unfortunately, books becoming less and less important. But one day I really want to do this, because then you know, this content stays there for a while. It's no secret that this content is, while it is in theory freely available, there are certain groups which do not want this to become super popular. It is what it is. I could give you many details now, but I don't want to do that neither. But of course, you know, you get pushed down by the algos in search engines and all of these things. Of course, you can try to counter that and all of that, but at the end of the day, you know, if this should be big one day, the only way is organic growth, like people using it, liking it, seeing the value in it, then telling people they know about it who may also have interest in trading. And yeah, there's quite some stuff on our to-do list as well, improving things and all of that, in terms of, you know, like making things even better. I mentioned before the more short-term time frames on the MK web. So all this is coming as well, and most likely can be done without increasing the prices, which is also cool. But as I said, please be so kind. If you want to give back, because there's so much free stuff on this channel for years now. If you want to give back, send this to traders, and help to spread the word that this tool does exist. Most people don't even know about it. Okay, this is the answer to today's marketplace, and it's quite something. Okay, lots of love to everyone. Take care.